can see me smiling? Maybe. It's not live. I'm waving.
You're smiling.
Yeah, like 5 seconds ago.
It's waving.
So it's on a delay?
Yeah.
So it's not live then?
It's live with a lag.
Okay, that's fine. I said if that's part of the app.
Yeah. Do you want me to, I can maybe change the resolution.
Yeah, to make it lower, the less, the better.
Okay.
Hi! Wow, how cute. Okay. I'm ready. That is what I call live. Hello! Welcome in, everyone. Welcome to Sunday Night Live with a beginner piano player. That would be me, Madeline. And right now, we're going to go ahead and get started. I can't tell if I'm on a bit of a lag or not. This is my first live. So let me know in the comments. All right. We're going to start with my Technique Level 1 book by Alfred's Basic Piano Library. The idea is before you begin playing songs, you do some of these exercises to help loosen up your fingers and then strengthen them and develop coordination, right? Not just muscle memory of the 5 songs you know so well. So let me go ahead and play the first exercise from group 3. I'm going to play it with just my right hand first. Now the left. And now together. Pretty good. Moving on. I actually realized I've been working on page 4 because I'm getting pretty good at page 3. So this page is actually page 8 in the book, but it's group 4. And we're going to do this second exercise called twirlers. It's a favorite of mine. Feels kind of fancy, right? Like you're really doing something. Anyway, here is the left hand. And then we're going to play them together. Not quite steady, so like I'm going to do that a few more times. Yeah, here we go. And again. Right. Woo, okay. You can tell when the pinky finger and the ring finger have to lead the exercise. It gets a little more complicated. Moving on, the next one is the harmonic waltz. So here we go. Yes, as you can tell, I'm playing with 2 fingers on each hand. And one more time. And now we're going to play that upside down. So just you're switching which hand is playing what, but it's the same notes. So I guess playing when. And one more time. Definitely still need to look when you do those exercises. I don't think they are meant to be done without reading. So this is a great way to practice my sight reading, right? You can see here they just have the notes that you're playing, and they're pretty straightforward. Nothing is meant to confuse you at this point, more so just improve your dexterity. If you heard a deep sigh, that is my puppy down here. Very supportive, very sleepy. Yeah. Now, I typically move into my adult all-in-one piano course book, and it is interesting. It is very good at explaining the C major scale work to begin with, or at least I think it is. And with that mention of C major scale, I'm going to go ahead and play the C major scale on both hands, but I'm going to look at you guys to practice. So. Left hand. So your hand has to like move up and down a certain way, and ideally maybe I'll get like an overhead camera so you can see that too. But it's just going up and then you're sliding your fingers under to go back down, and I'll try one more time. I had it. There we go. So that's the C major scale. And the first song of the day is going to be Marianne. And Marianne involves the B key, because you need the B key to play the G7 chord. So this is what the G7 chord sounds like. Other hand. So you're taking your hand, which is on C major, which is just starting on the C key, and you're moving your thumb or your pinky over one to get to B, right? Because in music, the notes are either A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and then A, right? So if I'm starting on the C key, I'm playing B, just moving over one. So we do this one warm-up exercise before you begin the song. You play the keys. I was told it's called arpeggio when you play the chords, like the individual notes of the chord. So we're going to do the C major chord and then the G7. So C major. That's kind of harder to do than the chord itself. Let's try that with the left hand. Meanwhile, the chords are just... Well, we did the exercise. Moving on to the song. Marianne. That one's really fun, and maybe one day I'll like sing the lyrics or post them for you. It's just talking about Marianne, and she's down by the sea, and she's playing with the sand. I wouldn't mind being Marianne. All right. We've done the G7 chord. That's just some more of this. Oh, this one is to learn how to move your hands up the keyboard. I'm not sure if you are supposed to learn to like scoot as you play to get back and forth, or if your hands just get longer. Again, let me know in the comments how you handle moving up and down the keyboard. It's called Rockets in here. Not sure if it's a real song. So you're not actually supposed to move up until you finish that whole first bar. So that was the confusion there. Let's try it again. I didn't do the chords there, but we'll try it again. That's the thing. I could play it here just and not moving the hands. Let's see if it sounds any better. About the same. So I think my general philosophy is slow to steady, steady to smooth, smooth to fast. Shout out to my PTK coach in Philly. I think that was his original and her original philosophy. And it works quite well for a lot of things, not just martial arts. Keeping it moving with some songs now. This is another song, What Can I Share, using only C major and G7. Let's test it out, see where we're at today. You can switch around a little left and right. We'll do that one again. Oh no. We'll start over. That's a little fun one. Woo! Okay, so we introduced B for the left hand. Now we're going to introduce A, right? So if you put your hand on the piano, I'm going to turn it down a little bit. C major, you're going to play C, D, E, F, G. Then you're done with your fingers, right? On the main ones. To get to anywhere else, you have to stretch. So to get to A, after the G, you move your pinky over. A. To get to A on the left hand, you move your thumb over. I think the thumb's a little bit easier to move over. Pinky, thumb, right? A little bit stronger. We're going to do the same thing where you play it arpeggio. We're playing the, is that F major? Yes, or F chord. Is it the major chord? I don't know yet. The book says F major. This is how it shows the chords, the ones down here. Right, so those are C and F, or F and C. I can't see. Cool. So arpeggio of F major and C major. And then together. Okay, left hand is warmed up for the chords. This next song, When the Saints Go Marching In. It is actually written in here to be played both ways. So right hand melody, left hand melody. We're starting with the right hand on melody. And we're going to go right into it with the chords because I've been practicing this for, a week and a half, 2 weeks. So feels something. I hope that was loud enough. Let me know in the comments if you can hear enough piano, right? After all, the concert is for you guys. Now we're going to warm up the right hand chords. So that is C and G7 and F. And arpeggio. On y va. So I could play that a few more times and try and get smooth with it, but tonight is really about lessons. It's not just about the concert of it all. So we're going to move on into some new territory, fully on F major. They have another sort of short song down here. I'm going to lay my burden down. I definitely used to hear this in church, so let me know. Although I played it for a friend the other day and they did not recognize it, but it might just have been my rhythm. We're going to play just the melody first and then add in the chords, so it'll be a little disjointed. Again. All right, with the chords. So I have to read that whole thing very intensely. And I'm pretty sure I'm reading it correctly. I like to practice songs more than once because I don't know if anything counts as practice if it's only one time. Here we go. This whole time I've been playing the chords with the right hand. It's only left hand. It's only left hand. Yeah. See, that happens. We're live and I'm just learning as we go and you're watching me learn. Thank you for being here. All right. Let's see. Using only the left hand. I think that was actually sounded nicer. Oh gosh, okay. It's good to stretch the fingers. I was gonna say there were some warm-ups that tell you should like push them together. I don't know, massage the palm. Not quite sure. Shake them on out. Ooh, stretch the shoulders. Let's try that one last time. Cool. Keeping it forward. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Wasn't sure if we'd get here tonight. G position. Yes. Piano has, I guess, different positions for all of the musical notes, A through G, but so far I've only done C. So G is just, how I found it is to move my hand over. You look where your pinky is or your thumb for C, and then you just move your whole hand over, and you'll know that now you're supposed to end on D, and then you're in the right spot. So first we just play the notes, so playing left hand, and I'll say them as I play. G, A, B, C, D. Right hand. G, A, B, C, D. Whew. Now I'll play just the left hand. G, A, B, C, D, C, B, A, G. And the right hand. G, A, B, C, D, C, B, A, G. Ooh. Trying to match pitch there. Interesting. And the first exercise they have us doing is a melodic interval. So we're just going to say the name for the first one, and then after that I'm just going to play. You start with the right hand and you're doing an interval of 1 or actually 2, 3, 4, and 5. So a second interval is just these two fingers. Then this is a third, a fourth, and a fifth, right? So that just means how many spaces apart they are. And G and B, G and C, G and D. And then with the left hand, we're going to start up top, B and C. So you're starting with the other end.